Hi everyone. In this video we will learn more about maps. So let's create a basic map by double clicking on the state. So in this map here it tells us the states in which our organization or this organization is operating or selling to. So now what if we are interested in more and answering some more questions? For example, we want to drill down and actually want to know how much business do we have in each of those states. In other words, how much profit have we generated in each of those states. So to answer that question, I will just need to drag profit and drop it into color. So now I can see that the blue refers to high profit and the orange refers to losses or negative profits. So as you can see here, Texas is problematic or has some challenges in terms of making profits. So now what if also I want to show not only the profit, but also I want to see the sales for each of those states. So I can't use color for sales as well as for profit. So one solution for that is to drag sales and drop it into size. So now I can see the size. I can see which one, because previously what I saw that New York also is blue and also California is blue, but I am not sure which one of those two is more profitable. So and which one we are making more sales to. So I put sales here. Now it shows me how much sales, which state has the largest sales, and also which ones are more profitable. So now, as you can see here, it is very small, so I can actually increase the size. So I'll just click on the size here and then increase the size of the bubble. Now it makes it a little bit larger and more visible. So that's one thing that I wanted to cover today. So now let's look at other map options. So now let me just create another look at the map options. So I will just go to map and then click on map layers. So now we see that the map layers here we have different map layers. So the first one is the style. So the normal will look different, or the dark. So it's up to you to select which one that you think will look nicer for you. So, and then the washout, higher washout, just gets rid of borders and names and so on. And then as you can see here in the map layers, also we have different options here. As you can see here, since we are zoomed out, we can't actually see the streets and highways, and it is not allowing us to select it as an option because we are zoomed out. But if we are zoomed in, then we will be able, it will allow us to select it. So let's say that we're interested in selecting area code boundaries. So you can see that there are some differences. Now let's look at an example. Let's say that I want to zoom into Dallas, Texas. So now when I zoom into Dallas, Texas, you will see that the streets and highway option is allowing us to select it. So now I can see 75. This is where I usually stay when I go to Dallas, in this area, actually here. So you get the idea here now how we can utilize the map layers. Now let's move on and see what else we can learn. Let's say that I'm interested in getting different features for my map. I can actually use something. Let's say that I want to put multiple data fields into my map, and I want to be more flexible in terms of options, and I want, in that case, I need to create something called dual axis map. So to create a dual axis map, I'll just create a map and then I'll drag longitudinal or longitude, and I will put it again here next to the columns. Now as you can see here, I have dual map, I have two maps. So the first map, I will select this guy, and then let's say that I'm interested in putting sales into color for this map because I highlighted it. Now you can see that I have the first map is showing me the sales. Now the second map, let's say that I want to format it to show the mark type to be square instead of circle. So now I have them. Now I can combine those two maps into one by actually clicking on this drop down on the second longitude and then select something called dual axis. Now I have my map combined in one with these two formats. So that's really nice. Now let's learn more about using map services. So now we have been using everything that is provided to us in Tableau, but there are some features in maps that are not provided to us in Tableau, so we can use external services and import them into Tableau. So one example of those services is called Mapbox, which enables a Tableau user to incorporate a very wide variety of background maps. So this can be useful when we want to landmarks, or if we want landmarks and, for example, to appear on our map, or when a specific map feature is not included in Tableau, such as topography, which is relevant to your analysis. So now to do this, or to use the Mapbox services, we will need to create an account. So I will need to go to mapbox.com, and then you will need to create an account for you. And as soon as you create an account, you can just go to this, to the home, or to the home page, and this is the home page, and then click on your account. So you will click on your account here in the bottom, and then we will look for something called API access token. Now this is the access token. You will get it, and then you can just copy it, and then now it is saved in here. So now I will show you how we can use it. So now I'll create a simple map, as you can see here. Now I will use this map service by going to map and then background maps, map services. Now I will add a map service, and in this case I am using Mapbox. In some cases I might provide you, or you might be provided with a URL, which is WMS server, URL to a server, and then you can put it there. But in this case we are using Mapbox maps, so in this case I am using classic, so I need to click on the classic, and you can just give it here a name, satellite. Say I'm gonna call it that way, and then paste the API token there, and then I will select what I really want to show. So you can actually experiment with each one of those, but in this case, let's say I'm interested in street or satellite, or street and satellite. Either one would work, so let me select satellite and click OK. Now you will see how it looks like. It looks nice. And then let's say that I wanna zoom in to Dallas, Texas, and see how it looks like. So now it has only satellite, but I can always change it to other options. I can edit this one and put, let's say, satellite and street. Click OK, and now I can see the name of the streets, the name of the areas, and so on in this area. So that was one thing that I wanted to share with you. See you soon.